Hello, Art, again. Welcome to my TED Talk. Week two discussion. Number one is share about something that you made yourself, something creative you did. Be specific. It could be a role you played in a play, yada yada yada. We all read it. Um, yeah. So I have two things. I guess three. One is this engine that I made for my freshman year, the little wobble off. I'm sure other engineers in here will probably share the same thing. But it's got two cylinders, dual action, very tiny, but it went really fast. And I didn't really want to do engineering. I'm not really good with math or numbers, or at least I wasn't. But I was kind of thrown into it. And then once I finished that, it was kind of like a big, like, proud of myself moment. So that was like a really big defining moment. I really like that. And then the second thing is it's out of frame. It's really big, or there's two of them. But paintings I did with my mom, I really like those. They're kind of like abstract and strange. But my mom's an artist, and I wanted to do one with her, so I got those. I could turn the camera, but I have dirty laundry in my chair. I'll turn the camera. Anyways, and then third one is this. This is a little Gundam. I like Gundam. I made this Gundam recently. He's my most recent one. He's got a little like jetpack stuff. It's pretty cool. Anyway, that was probably the lamest one. But number two, sure about what you made to something about what you value. I think the first one, the engine, shows I value I'm very fond of like working with my hands and like precision, but also seeing like a product through, like kind of having the grit to work past failures. Like it didn't work a lot of times, and then pushing through, finding the problems, doing it. I think that's something it says about me. The art with my mom, I think, shows I value like community and family. I like just spending time with my mom and my dad and all my friends. I think that's a big part of who I am. And then the Gundam is like my nerd interest, so very like kind of I like stories. Like I love the shows, and it's also like it's a good time by myself. I can kind of think while doing it. It's not mindless, but making something cool while just kind of on the background, I really like. So, yeah, I think that's what they share. They show. Last one, share about how your view of creativity is similar or different from something shared in the theology of making video. Our faculty shared about how they're Christian from their work as artists and how they understand art in general. How does your faith inform your understanding of the meaning and purpose of making art? I think that a very important part about God is that he's a relational God. Like I remember asking my dad when I was younger, like why did God make the universe? He didn't have to. He existed before, and he just kind of always was. Like there was no point in making us. He just kind of did. And my dad said because he's a relational being, and I think kind of like what I said in the last video, like a lot of the things we make, we think, oh, like, oh, I'm making this for myself or something, but we also make it. When we make it, it puts us like in a community, So like if you watch a show, it puts us in like a community of people that have watched it, or if you like build this or do this, like when I made this engine, it put me in a community of engineers that were also doing the same thing. And I think it's very similar to God because God made us with a specific ability of creation. We kind of share. We are part of, not part of, but we share attributes of Him, and part of that is creativity and community, or desiring those things. So, yeah, I think those are important attributes of God that kind of echo in us. So, cool. See you guys.